What's a suitable punishment for people who litter in national parks? Drop a bucket's worth of mud somewhere random in their home. See how they like it. Reasonable. I like it. They go home to a messy floor with a note stuck to the fridge. We, the National Park Service, watched you litter, and decided to mirror your actions in hope that you may look into a reflection and think, maybe I am me. You know those programs that have inmates help with conservation efforts? Well, now there's a new division you can apply for if you are arrested for breaking and entering, or vandalism. It helps to have relevant skills. Pick it up, but you have to wait for them to get home before telling them they have to go back and find it. Now I have this image of a park ranger stalking them all the way home. Park recon rangers weigh the item that were littered in ounces and have them clean up that same amount in pounds. Watch if someone threw away a box of metal. Have fun cleaning. Feed them to the Mises. The preferred nomenclature is Moosies. One of the best cases of parenting I have seen was last summer. A woman found her son had littered a fast food bag out the window while driving. He was caught because he was so stupid that he didn't notice a police car behind. Hi monsieur. On top of the $150 fine, she contacted the park and they worked together to give him the punishment of removing several trash bags full of litter from several trouble areas of the park. Was eating in my truck at a Whataburger. Watched a dude toss his bag out the window as he left. Cop car behind him lit him up. Idiot stopped about 100 yards away. Cop walked the guy back to pick up the bag and throw it away, yelling at him the whole way there and back. Dude was probably happy to get to his ticket and leave. I was smoking one time with this dude I used to know, and he started to clean out his car and literally just started throwing everything on the ground of the Walmart parking lot. It was a ton of two. I went and grabbed the trash bin that was 2 parking spaces away and we threw everything in there. It took me a second though, cause I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. His excuse was that it gives the worker something to do and I wanted to shoot myself. Bury their car keys in bear and have them have to search for it amongst a bunch of other bear, while someone dressed in Smokey the Bear costume throws trash at the monsieur. Oddly specific. Oddly erotic. It's guillotine time BBY. This is the correct and obvious answer. Smear them with honey and release them naked 10 miles from the nearest structure. I see that you have seen my honeymoon video. Better resend it to me just for verification. A small fine, plus 1 full day doing various chores around the park. Make them do park dishes, or have them clean under the park sofa. Put the said trash in their underpants. I don't think this dead body will fit in my underwear. That's not trash, that's fertilizer. Put their mugshot in a weekly humiliation paper like just busted, but call it trashed. Our dumb society is so desperate for any sort of attention and fame that PPL would prob litter on purpose so they can brag about making it in the paper. Have them hold a sign next to the entrance that reads, "I was caught littering, please do not litter." Edit. I meant to type, "do not litter." I've visited half the national parks and I have to say, most of them are very, very clean. Most people totally respect and understand that national parks are not to be messed with, which gives me some hope in humanity. The litter I have seen is usually accidental. Otherwise, most of the visitors never go too far off of the roads. I like your sign idea. Shaming, in my opinion, is a strong deterrent for our public areas. Also a fine. There are also a number of hikers who take rubbish bags with them and pick up old trash on their way. Those people deserve a lot of credit. Make them eat the trash, and then it out and eat it again. That will show them. Back and forth forever. Make them clean the park. Edit. Thanks for the silver, you 3. I didn't expect that many upvotes. The whole park laughs in Mr. Burns. Excellent. Shove it down their throats and tell them, don't worry, it'll degrade in a few million years. Very degrading. They have to cut 2 holes in the bottom of a trash bag and step into it, so essentially they are the trash bag. Next, they have to walk around the park to trash cans, and when someone has to throw their garbage away, they have to throw it into the trash bag that person is wearing. So they get covered in trash and see what it feels like for nature to get trash on. Considering there's a fetish for being used as a toilet, I feel like this is gonna backfire at some point, making them pick up every piece of litter with their. This sounds like a job for Steve-O, lol. Death. I disagree. That's horrible. First, you make them clean the park. Then death. Would you agree to cleaning until they die? They have to become an honorary member of the park service, working tirelessly to clean the park, deal with the "Hey Ranger" phone calls, deal with poachers etc. for a week, or until they catch someone else littering. They must work for at least an hour, and while they aren't getting paid, their food and lodgings will be reimbursed while they do this community service, and GT, until they catch someone else littering. I like this rule. It's like The Ring. Resurrect Theodore Roosevelt to beat their 10 lashes in the public square. Live stream as well. Death by catapult. I think a trebuchet would be a better fit, although trebuchets are obviously superior in every way. In this case it really just depends how heavy the person and how far away the pit full of broken glass and Tabasco is. 400 hours community service in the park you littered in to be completed within a year of the offense. National parks are one of the best things in the US, and if you dump trash there you suck.